All right, we are good. We are started.
Wait, is it taping now?
Yep. Let me get the microphone ready.
Are you gonna talk?
Wicked. Where do you want us to stand? Like downhill here?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I'll
How about on that? How about you stand on top of that rock?
Can I like maybe thread it through my
If you want.
stuff? Yeah. Let's do it proper for the photos. Let's
Okay.
be pretty. And then I'll forget and walk away with it and
Right.
we'll have fun. That'll work.
That'll work.
And is it working? Are people there?
Yep. People are there.
They can hear me?
Yep. They can hear you now.
Okay, I'll try not to swear too much.
That's okay.
So hello people, I'm Inga, this is a waterfall. If you can't hear me now, then what? Then what do they do?
I don't know. It should be pretty good. It should be
Yeah.
pretty foolproof.
All right.
As long as that's on, and we should start recording.
Cool. Hello.
Yep.
Yep.
21 viewers, and look, I can see you go up. 22, 23.
Awesome. Shall we?
Now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like now? Okay, sorry. Bedroom the rings, maybe?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if we'll be able to hear the waterfall.
Well, I hope so.
We'll use our loud voices.
Yeah.
No, I think we'll be good.
The rings? Where do I stand?
You can stand right there.
Yeah. Just facing each other. Are you ready? Dear Diane and Sean, friends and family at home, and Jaws if you're awake. My name is Inga Auðbjörg Kristjánsdóttir Strömland, and I am a celebrant for the Icelandic Ethical Humanist Association. This is a humanist ceremony of marriage, and humanism is a philosophy of life and ethics based on a concern for humanity and the natural world. It's my honor to welcome you to my little island, which you chose as the venue for your commitment. We're standing here on the banks of Varmá River, which means warm river, beside Reykjafoss waterfall. Remember the time when one had to hang out at bars with a cologne and a cocktail and try not to look desperate? When the only meeting place was 3 a.m. at a dimly lit bar. Well, at least it was a better option than the arranged marriages of the Viking era. But much more time consuming. The 21st century had a solution to that, and that's where you met, eharmony.com. A site that claims that their relationships have proven to be better not only than those from the other online dating sites, but also from any other way people meet out in the world, yes, even including introductions from your mom. Diane hadn't had much luck with dating. Her family was beginning to think that the problem was with her, that she was just too picky, and perhaps they were right. Diane had had such bad luck that she had conjured a list of qualities and assets that a man, perfect for her, would have to have, and she wouldn't settle for anything less. The list included things like lust for exploration, a good career, and willingness to try new food. The list went on and perhaps limited her options quite a bit. But Diane had waited for so long for a companion that she wasn't just going to settle for someone who lived up to half the expectations on the list. And then she found Sean's profile. Handsome, experienced, funny. But would he live up to all her expectations? She decided not to waste time and sent him the list and got it back with everything checked. She had found the perfect man for her, and hopefully she'd prove to be the perfect woman for him. There was just one way to see if she was the perfect woman for him and as perfect for him as he was for her. A date at Starbucks. And they hit it off perfectly. The cup of coffee turned into lunch, and the lunch turned into dinner. And at the end of that second date, it was evident they were perfect for each other. As Sean describes it, he felt like he was struck by Cupid's arrow. And that's how we all feel. They are perfect for each other, so alike, so compatible. Sean and Diane share so much. They share life goals, vision for the future, humor and quirkiness. Just as Dr. Seuss said, we're all a little weird and life's a little weird, and when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love. Sean loves Diane for her personality, her smile, her laugh, her looks. She makes him laugh, and he loves her for how she treats Joss and interacts with him. Diane is perfect for Sean. Diane absolutely adores Sean. He's the person she's been waiting for her entire life. He's genuine and caring, has a big heart, and puts others first before himself. He's an amazing father and has raised his son himself, which she greatly admires. He makes her laugh all the time. He balances her out when needed, and together they make each other stronger. Sean is perfect for Diane. Things have happened quite fast in the lives of you two recently. You only met 7 months ago and just moved in with each other 2 weeks ago. Despite that, you're in for the long haul and have already made the biggest commitment to each other, as you're expecting a little Halloween child in the autumn. You're here to make your second biggest commitment in a form of your vows for each other. Marriage is an adventure that you're now formally commencing. It's an exciting journey, and no one actually knows how it'll turn out. A word that continuously popped up, both in the text that you sent me separately and in our conversation, is perfection. Diane said that she had been looking for the perfect partner for her. Not a man who's perfect, but a man who fits her perfectly. But what is perfection? A perfect day can mean so many things in the eyes of different people. My definition of a perfect day might be spending it with friends in a German beer garden, drinking beer and discussing politics. Another person's perfect day might be going to a huge sports game or reading a book at home. We all value different things, and those values set the standard for what we think is perfect. But nothing is ever perfect. In fact, the beauty of life lies in the imperfection of it. The little imperfections that make a person unique. The little imperfections that teach us to value the good moments in life. The fictional columnist Ann Landers once wrote, "Love is friendship that has caught fire. It's quiet, understanding, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It's loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses." And you have found love in the imperfections that make you perfect for each other. the qualities that balance you two, and the values that align you. Although true perfection is impossible, it's our strive towards perfection that makes us good, empathic human beings. We strive for perfection by letting our values guide us and help us in our interactions with other peoples and our self-reflection. And you share values that unite you and create a base for your successful marriage. The values that you've chosen as your guiding light are communication, humor, and affection. Communication. Speak your mind and listen to what your partner has to say. Let your words and actions highlight your faithfulness in each other and express your trust. The biggest problem in communication is that people often listen to reply instead of listening to understand. Don't fall into that trap. Always try to understand each other. Humor. Have fun. Fill life with joy. Strive to make each other laugh. Be adventurer. Explore and discover. When the clouds are heavy, have sun in your heart. A smile can go a long way to brighten the day. And affection. Show your affection by keeping warmth in your daily dispositions, holding hands, a goodnight kiss, a hug when parting for a trip, stealing kisses. All these matter. A sexual relationship without warmth is like a dry toast of bread. Never allow that warmness to cool down. And last but not least, nourish love. There are so many ways to confess love. You can say, I love you, but you could also make your actions highlight your love. Do the stuff that neither one of you wants to do. Call the plumber. Clean the hair from the drain in the shower. Find the source of the bad smell in the fridge. Leave enough gas for the car, enough hot water for the shower, enough milk for coffee. And look for the humor in those less than endearing behaviors. What is not to love about a person who second guesses the GPS? Keep in mind that life is short. Don't waste time holding grudges or focusing on petty things that in the bigger picture mean nothing at all. Focus instead on the ways that your marriage is loving and good. And now, I ask you to gather here in front of our online audience and confess your love for each other by repeating my words. We'll start with Diane. I, Diane May Salita,
I, Diane May Salita,
promise you, Sean Joseph Mehan,
promise you, Sean Joseph Meehan,
to be your best friend,
to be your best friend,
to respect your individuality,
to respect your individuality,
and always try to understand
and always try to understand
any differences between us.
any differences between us.
But above all,
I
promise to love you with my mind
promise to love you with my mind
and with my body,
and with my body,
so that together we become
so that together we become
one entity in the union of marriage.
one entity in the union of marriage.
I, Sean Joseph Meehan,
I, Sean Joseph Meehan,
promise you, Diane May Salita,
promise you, Diane May Salita,
to be your best friend,
to be your best friend,
to respect your individuality,
to respect your individuality,
and always try to understand
and always try to understand
any differences between us.
any differences between us.
But above all,
But above all,
I promise to love you with my mind
I promise to love you with my mind
and with my body,
and with my body,
so that together we become
so that together we become
one entity in the union of marriage.
one entity in the union of marriage.
And now the rings, just hold them in your palms.
Take it out.
The circle is the symbol of the sun, the earth, and the universe. It is a symbol of wholeness and of peace. In the form of a ring, may it stand for you as a symbol for your love for each other, looking both inwards and outwards, an embrace that binds without imprisoning, a support that reassures without restricting. You may exchange rings.
I'll put yours on first. Push. There we go.
With the birds and the sun and the people at home as witnesses, I pronounce you married. You may kiss the bride. can't go further because I'm stuck to the mic.